Welcome to this demonstration of Absoft Adima, Absoft's SAP solution for UK small and medium enterprise manufacturing companies. Built on SAP's latest software release, S/4HANA, Absoft Adima has been created to help UK manufacturers to streamline processes, meet customer delivery dates, and drive company efficiency and growth. So let's have a look at Absoft Adima. The screen you see now is the Launchpad, the very first screen a user sees when they open up the solution. As you can see, Absoft Adima is very iPhone-like in its use of tiles to represent the individual apps that a user needs to do their jobs. You can get a feel for the breadth of the solution if we zoom out. But it's worthwhile to point out that any individual user will only see the 5 to 10 tiles they need to do their job, governed by their role in the organisation. For example, a buyer, a sales clerk, or a shop floor operator. Another way to navigate to the app you need is to use the pull-down menu option here on the right. Each menu option takes you to a related set of tiles in the system. The pull-down menu is also a good way to get a feel for the coverage of the solution. Each menu option represents a set of related tiles. So, if I'm a salesperson, I might want to select the sales order menu option. The names of the menu options also provide a clue as to the roles pre-built into the product. For example, Product for Product Engineer, Sales for the Sales Team, Logistics for the Packing and Shipping Teams, Factory for the Production Supervisor and Shop Floor Operator, Purchasing, Inventory and Finance. Now let's have a look at some of the functionality and benefits of the Absoft Adima solution. Our business context here is an Absoft customer who manufactures agricultural trailers to customer specifications. The business runs a mix of manufacturing processes: engineer and configure to order, assemble to order, and make to stock, all scenarios covered by Absoft Adima. As a production engineer, I'm interested in having an overview of the variants for my company's products, the bill of materials that make up those products, and the routings or operations that define the production activities involved in making the product. The variant configuration tile is a one-stop shop for the production engineer to work with all of the attributes of the company's products. For our feed trailer, we can see configuration variants, such as axle and wheel type. We can review the bill of materials that make up the product and maintain the related production steps for producing the feed trailer, all in one easy-to-navigate screen. So, courtesy of the production engineer, we have products to sell. So let's step into the shoes of a sales clerk who has just had an inquiry from a customer asking when the order they placed with us last week will be delivered. I'll use the Manage Sales Order app to find out how that customer's order is doing. The customer has given me a sales order reference, but if they hadn't, I can use the Adima fuzzy search functionality to trace the sales order. I am interested in sales order 29. As you can see, I have a number of options available to me, but I am interested in tracking the progress of the sales order, so I select the Track Sales Order option. I then ask for an overall status view of the order. It shows that we are on track, and we can confirm to the customer that they will receive their order as per the requested delivery date. This use of system data to check on customer delivery dates is also used to support the sales team when they are taking orders in Absoft Adima. The system performs dynamic forecasting, so the salesperson can confidently advise the customer of likely delivery dates in real time. Having established demand for my products in the form of sales orders, I now need to understand how I can meet that demand. I need to run MRP, or Material Requirements Planning, to make sure I have the materials to produce the finished products ordered by my customers. Historically a batch overnight process, in Absoft Adima, MRP can now be run live at any time of the day or night, using the in-memory processing power of SAP S/4HANA. The supply and demand data crunching of MRP processing isn't the most demonstrable app, but the production supervisor is very interested in reviewing the results of that processing. Using the Material Coverages app, the production supervisor can focus on exceptions and deal dynamically with material shortfalls. If we take a look at the 60 by 60 box material, and we look at the material availability, we will see that we are good for the next 7 weeks, but in week 8 we see the start of a shortfall. If we click on that first red box, we can see more detail about the material coverage, and we could perhaps do something to resolve it. We can see that a requisition has been raised, but that based on the typical lead time for the material, we won't receive it until September. Typically, we will know the vendor of that item, call them to arrange for an expedited delivery date, then we can update the requisition immediately and thereby fix our availability issue directly. This exception management-based approach and the ability to resolve problems in real time means that Absoft Adima significantly improves factory efficiency, delivery performance, and customer satisfaction. Our next role is the production operator down on the shop floor. At their workstation, they have a fixed or mobile ruggedized iPad, which highlights the operator's tasks and makes it easy for them to confirm work performed, register yield, scrap, labour, scrap reason, and setup time. Normally this would default to my work centre, but for the purposes of this demonstration, I'll enter in the work centre details. This operator works in the orange finishing and reworking work centre. The operator immediately sees the tasks they should be working on, and, true to our focus on exception management, we see the late tasks first. From this screen, the operator can select the production order operation they are working on and enter confirmations. Let's go back to the production supervisor. The production supervisor is keen to keep an eye on what is happening on the shop floor, so they use the Monitor Production Orders app to keep an eye out for any issues. Again, using exception-based process management, our report shows just the production order operations with issues, so we have filtered out any activities which are on time, have no constraints, and no yield or scrap issues. On the shop floor at the moment, we can see two operations with issues. One has a quantity issue, and the other a material shortage issue. If I look into the quantity issue, we see that the operation has been confirmed, but with no yield. The supervisor will want to investigate what has happened here. They will also want to look at the material shortage issues with the second highlighted operation. Absoft Adima is constantly and proactively identifying and reporting issues to make sure that your production process is as efficient as it can possibly be. Before we finish our demo, I'll demonstrate one last app. You have seen various roles registering some key data in the system. Now, we need to convert that shop floor data into top floor analytics for the decision makers in operations, finance, and sales. There are various analytics tiles available in Absoft Adima, but let's take a look at just one. The Sales Management Overview app gives us feedback on our sales performance. The information presented is in real time and, like all of the other reports we have seen, can be rendered as a live dashboard and shared directly via email. For the data scientist in your organisation, data mining tools are also available to find the underlying stories captured in data held in the system. This demo has provided a short introduction to Absoft Adima. There is so much more we could show you, in purchasing, inventory, logistics and finance, but hopefully we have provided a flavour of the power of SAP S/4HANA and Absoft's Adima solution. For more information or to make an inquiry, please visit our website at www.absoft.co.uk. Alternatively, you can call us on 01224 707 088. Thank you for listening.